You kissed your cat's head this morning and hugged them 3 seconds too long, but they weren't feeling loved. They were planning an exit instead. Every gesture you used is fluent in human, but your cat's never spoken a word of it, and you've never once answered back in theirs. That's the gap, and we are going to close it. Here are 7 things your cat actually reads as love, and number 7 may change the way you touch them forever. That's where it starts. Number 1. Your cat is sitting across the room, staring straight at you. Then, slowly, both eyes close halfway and open again. It looked like nothing happened, but that wasn't nothing. You look away, or worse, you stare back without blinking, and the moment passes. Researchers at the University of Sussex studied what they call eye-narrowing movements, the technical term for that slow, deliberate half-blink. In their trials, cats that received a slow blink from a human were significantly more likely to approach that same person afterward, even a complete stranger. That's because the slow blink works as a low-intensity, positive signal between cat and human. It costs nothing, and it asks for nothing back. Your cat has been offering you this signal for as long as you've owned them, but most owners never blink back. Next time your cat holds eye contact with you, don't stare them down. Soften your eyes, close them slowly for about a second, then open them and look away. So that's the entire exchange. Number 2. You talk to your cat constantly, but most of it isn't really directed at them. It's baby talk, aimed at the room, background noise while you scroll your phone. A research team at Sophia University in Tokyo, led by Atsuko Saito, found that cats can pick their own name out of a string of similar-sounding words. The same cats can tell your specific voice apart from a stranger's, even without seeing your face. But they rarely announce that they've noticed. An ear rotates. A head tilts half an inch. Still, that's the entire response, and it counts. Silence from your cat isn't indifference. Instead, it's a species that processes attention without performing it back at you the way a dog would. When your cat walks into the room, say their name once, directly to them, in the same calm tone you use when you want them close. If this is already making you see your cat differently, subscribe, because Cat Analyze translates the signals most owners miss. Number 3. Most owners treat puzzle feeders and interactive toys as quality time, but cats disagree, and the research backs them up. Kristen Vitale, a researcher at Oregon State University, gave cats a free choice between human social interaction, food, toys, and scent. Across the majority of cats tested, direct interaction with a person outranked food as the most preferred option. And not just affection in the abstract, but actual engagement, someone responding in real time to what the cat is doing right in front of them. A puzzle feeder can occupy your cat, but it cannot replace a few minutes of real attention from you. Give your cat 10 uninterrupted minutes today with no phone in your hand, and let them decide what happens during that time. Attention is the currency here. Everything else is packaging. We're 3 signals in, and the pattern is already breaking most of what you assumed about affection. Number 7 is the one that turns a familiar move down their spine into something your cat might read as a warning. Number 4. Ever notice your cat vanishes the moment guests arrive, then reappears the second the door closes behind them? Research at Oregon State University found that many cats use their owner as a safe base, exploring more confidently when their person is nearby, and roughly 65% showed this exact pattern. Your cat does not need you to be intense. They need you to be understandable. The same greeting, the same calm voice, the same response when they come close. That's how a cat learns you are safe. Security gets built through consistency, not intensity. Number 5. You pick your cat up because you want contact right now, but your cat had other plans for the next 10 minutes. Swiss ethologist Dennis Turner spent decades studying human-cat relationships. What mattered most wasn't how often owner and cat interacted, but who controlled it. what researchers call contact control. Cats that could end contact on their own terms, walking away or jumping down whenever they chose, consistently sought out more contact overall afterward. It works a lot like human trust, because the friend who never corners you into a conversation is usually the one you seek out first. Letting go of control is what earns you more of it. Every forced interaction can make your cat a little less likely to choose the next one. Let your cat climb into your lap instead of lifting them into it, and let them leave the moment they want to. They come back faster than you'd expect. You might think the hardest signal is already behind you, but the next one is about a specific place in your home, one your cat already treats differently than you do. Number 6. Your cat has a bed, a shelf, a chair, or a corner they return to when the room gets too loud, and most people treat that space as available space. But cats treat it as an escape route. That corner is not just where your cat goes when they want quiet, it is one of the few places in the home they believe they fully control. Cats sleep somewhere between 12 and 16 hours a day, and where they choose to do it says something about how safe they feel there. Even though cats have lived beside humans for something like 10,000 years, they never lost the instinct to keep one retreat where nothing follows them. Do not pull them out of it, do not keep reaching in, and do not turn it into a place where hands always follow. A place you never invade becomes proof that you understand boundaries. Number 7. You've stroked your cat down the spine 1,000 times and called the sudden tail flick moody every time. Cats concentrate their scent glands around the cheeks, temples, and chin, so when your cat head butts you or rubs their face against your hand, that's called bunting, a form of allo-rubbing. They're depositing their own scent to mark you as part of their social group, and it's one of the closest things a cat has to a handshake. But the spine is a different story for every cat. Some genuinely enjoy long strokes down the back, while others tolerate it right up until they don't. The signal isn't the location alone, it's what your cat's body does next. A loose tail, relaxed shoulders, and leaning into your hand usually mean keep going. A fast tail flick, twitching skin, sideways ears, or a sudden look back at your hand mean ease off. Start around the cheeks, chin, or base of the ears, then let your cat tell you whether they want more, and watch the tail before you decide the rest. Think back to this morning, to the hug that lasted 3 seconds too long, held for you, not for them. Your cat was never rejecting your love. They were waiting for you to say it back in a language they could actually read. A slow blink instead of a stare, their name spoken directly instead of lost in the background, a hand at the cheek instead of the spine. You don't have to love your cat any differently starting tomorrow. You just finally know how to tell them. Tell me in the comments which one of these 7 your cat already gives back to you, because any answer counts, whether your cat blinks, headbutts, or just tolerates you from across the room. Subscribe to Cat Analyze so you don't miss the next signal you've been overlooking. I read every comment, and yours might end up in the next video.